This is the GORE Alp-X Jacket. A picture and words can't really describe what's so special about it. So I'm going to demonstrate for you. Now, typical jacket like this, you're out riding, you start to get a little bit warm, you undo the zipper, and look what's underneath. Mesh. There's a whole mesh section here. You can actually undo the entire zipper, and this goes back, and here's this whole mesh section. Normally you unzip a jacket and the whole thing comes open and the jacket starts flapping around, but GORE has thoughtfully put this piece of mesh in here so that you don't have that issue. Now, it turns out there's another zipper in here. You can go crazy with all these zippers. I can undo this zipper here like this, and if I want to, I can wear the jacket with the mesh part always open. So this is fantastic for adjusting to differences in temperature and wind and how you feel and how much exertion you're putting into your bike ride. Very, very clever system that GORE has come up with here to make sure that you stay comfortable on a ride. Now, that's not all that's special about this jacket. Let's look at some of the other features. Alright, let's take a look at some of the features of this GORE Bikewear Alp-X Jacket. One of the things I should point out, of course, is it's made of Gore-Tex. And Gore-Tex is that fantastic fabric that lets your perspiration come out but keeps rain from going in. So you stay dry and comfortable, the rain stays on the outside. Now GORE has taken this to the limit by making sure that it has sealed zippers here. No rain can get in here. They've also thoughtfully added a nice little, I guess you would call it a Napoleon pocket here on the left breast. Again, unzips, you can fit something small in here. And it too is protected from the rain. It's a sealed zipper. GORE has thoughtfully provided a nice little shelter up here for the top of the zipper. Other things we should look at are, there's another pocket here. This is in the back of the jacket right here. And it unzips. I'm terrible with zippers, let me just say that right up front. Anybody can break a zipper? I can. So you've got a nice pocket here with plenty of room to stuff stuff in. This zipper is not sealed, but it resides under another piece of Gore-Tex, which is like a little shelter to keep the rain out. Okay, I will now try and zip this back up. I'm a joke here in the office because if there's a zipper, I will break it. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's look at the inside back of the jacket. This is a nice little piece that just pops here. It's got snaps on it. What it does is it hangs down and it keeps your rear end dry. So if the rain's getting really bad and you've got a lot of splash coming up from the rear tire, maybe you don't have fenders on, this is a good way to keep yourself nice and dry. And I will attempt to snap this back and hope I do a good job. And I do. Hooray. Other things you might be noticing are these little bungee arrangements. That's what I call them. They're like little bungee cords. They're all around the waist of the jacket. Again, to keep it snugged in, to keep the water out. I want to say something too about this Gore-Tex fabric. This is a Gore-Tex that GORE's come up with they call Pack Light. This is an extremely lightweight piece of equipment, and it can also be folded into something nice and tight that you can pack in a rear bag or something like that. It's not bulky. Warmth is no longer associated with bulk. This is nice lightweight stuff. And last but not least, here is a hood that GORE is included with this. It's in the collar of the jacket. When you need it, it just zips out. It too is made of Gore-Tex. And there's nice little bungees in here so you can snug up the fit of this hood so that it's nice and tight. I will not attempt to put the hood back in the collar because we'll be here all day while I try and zip that up. So I'll spare you that. Believe me, if you're good with zippers, you'll have no problem with it at all. Another thing too, reflectivity. Very important. The GORE Bikewear logo is reflective. There's reflective piping on this jersey. It's on the sides of the jersey. It's also on the sleeve. By the way, the sleeve does have Velcro on here and a little bit of elasticity. Again, to make sure you've got a nice tight fit there. So this is an incredible piece. There's an awful lot of thought that's gone into it. There's a ton of technology that's gone into it as well. Nobody stands behind waterproof fabrics like GORE does. And as an aside, let me say to you that you should definitely wash Gore-Tex. A lot of people think if they wash it, it will lose the waterproofing properties. Not true. It fails to waterproof and to breathe when this fabric becomes gucked up with dirt. So you can throw it in the washing machine, treat it like any other garment. It'll be just fine, and if it doesn't, GORE's going to stand behind it. So there you have it. This is the Alp-X Jacket.